What's up, Taurus Collective? Thank you for joining me for your energy reading. My name is Keita. If it's your first time joining me, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I was just sitting over here singing Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Gemini. What's the next one? Leo. Oh! That Beyonce joint. I was in love with a Sagittarius. That joint never gets old, yo. But it be helping me keep up with the zodiacs. It be helping me keep up with the zodiac signs, child. Because you know I'm forever like, ooh, who next? And I think of that song. So what's up, Taurus Collective? It is about to be y'all season. So a happy early birthday to some of you, depending upon when you end up accessing this reading. I'm going to be pulling a few cards for you guys. I got a little spread that I made up to see what's going on with the energies in this season for us. So I just finished Aries, which is what prompted me to sing in that song, and now it's y'all's turn. So I'm gonna see what's going on with my bulls, and I am going to be pulling from the power of surrender cards first to see what it is that you all are needing to surrender in this season. And then I'm going to be pulling from the Southern Botanic Oracle to see what you're needing to embrace. And then I'll be clarifying a little bit with the tarot, and we're going to get you some color, a color therapy message to see what color you're needing to work with and why. And so we're going to go ahead and tap in with the power of surrender cards. What is the message that wants to come forward for the Taurus Collective at this time? I rocks with y'all because I marinated for 9 months in a Taurus womb, honey. So I dare not honor the Taurus energy. And my Chiron is in Taurus, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So let's see here. Taurus, you are needing to surrender your need to always be right with y'all stubborn asses. It's okay to admit that you do not know it all. And sometimes you're right and don't need to be bothered with proving that you're right. But the card says, give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. For many of you, you're not able to move forward in your connections because you're too busy trying to be the one who is right, instead of trying to heal the connection, which ain't got shit to do with whether or not you are right or wrong, or whether or not they are right or wrong. It's a matter of, are you willing to do what it takes to help make those progressions in the connection, right? So if this is about a relationship, you definitely need to put that pride to the side and that ego to the side and quit focusing on who's right and who's wrong. And at the bottom of the deck, you got surrender outdated beliefs about yourself, which is where a lot of that ego stems from. Outdated beliefs about yourself. So it says, let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life, because you have far more power within you, inner strength and inner power, than that egoic outward expression of strength that I'm right and you wrong, and I'm not gonna come down off of how I feel about the situation, right? So you definitely want to surrender outdated beliefs and just embrace the fact that we're all being called to change and grow and evolve and blossom, especially in this spring season of our lives. And so as we are in eclipse season and we're having all of these different changes and transitions cosmically, as above, so below, as within, so without, we're all being led to grow and evolve and stretch and see where we may be the drama. Where we may be the problem, you know what I'm saying? And The problem may be stemming from some outdated beliefs that we have about ourselves. We may have this image of who we are and be unwilling to change and grow, and you don't want to stunt your abundance and stunt your growth and stunt the blessings that the divine has in store for you because you don't want to evolve. So be mindful of your outdated beliefs about yourself, and don't be the one blocking your because can't nobody block your blessings but you. So don't block your blessings by being stubborn. Okay, I know it comes naturally but it's something that could be worked through. It's not something that you can't control. So we're going to tap in to see what it is that you all are needing to embrace, Taurus, other than being more open-minded and not being so rigid in your thinking about yourself and others. Sheesh. Rose. I actually picked up 2 cards, come to think of it. It was stuck together. So reliance and friendship with the number 15 with the ghost pipe. I don't know that I've ever seen this flower before. But you got ghost pipe with friendship and reliance. And then you got love and sensuality with the rose. I love working with rose energy. Oh my god, damn near all my products that I make have some element of rose anyway. There's the oil, the flower, something, right? This ghost pipe is represented by the number 15, which breaks down to a 6, and then the rose is represented by the number 9, and this is very much giving me that you need to embrace love and sensuality within a friendship dynamic, or this is friends turning into lovers and something, a friendship turning into something sensual. So y'all take it how it resonates, but you definitely want to work with the energy of the rose and ghost pipe if you can. I'm not really familiar with it, but it is representing in this reading reliance and friendship. So who can you rely on? Who have you been able to rely on? Who has been consistent? Have you been being consistent? Have you been being reliable? Do you come forward with love and sensuality, or how can you tap more into your sensuality? Y'all, the other day I was in front of my altar and I was playing this lion shaman drumming music while I was sitting in my altar, and I was like, I don't know if my ancestors gonna like this, but it was because when I'm in my altar I try to play stuff that they would like. Sometimes I play like some Mahalia Jackson because I know I honor my great grandma in my altar, or just something I know she or somebody else at my altar would like. I play a little Dolph. I honor Dolph at my altar. So things like that, right? But the shamanic music, I was just like, I don't know. But we gonna see, because it was what I was led to. It was real random, right? The way I started to dance at that altar, I was like, oh my god, there is definitely a different level of like sensuality and divine femininity that I am naturally coming into, because the movement was just like so fluid. It wasn't anything I was intentionally trying to do, you know what I'm saying? And so maybe that's the case for some of y'all. Turn your music on and just see what your body do, right? But you got that at the top of the deck, and then at the bottom you have, what I say, Archangel Root, receptivity and female essence. This is a lot of y'all tapping more into your divine femininity, or being in a situation that brings out more of your divine feminine essence and your feminine energy. But whatever the case, you may want to work with Archangel Root, Rose, and Ghost Pipe. Also scientifically known with Ghost Pipe is Monotropa uniflora. I've never seen that in a botanica or anything, but that does not mean it's not there, or it's not something that you can work with in terms of manifesting um, or at your altar or as a tea or anything like that. Like I said, that's a herb. I'm not necessarily a flower. I'm not necessarily familiar with the way I am with rose. And I've heard of archangel root before. It definitely has another name, but I don't know what it is. But yeah, you got all this feminine energy here that you're needing to embrace. I love this like for us because baby, if it ain't one thing that I love about me, is being born a woman in this lifetime, child. Being a woman is so fun. So I am going to clarify this with the tarot spirit. Okay. One card didn't even come up off the table when I picked up the whole deck. So that Five of Wands energy. So in the Aries reading, this was talking about some creative energy, some sexual energy, and some playfulness, right? Then you got this love, sensuality, and receptivity, and female essence. But what's coming to me is that just saw 11:11. For many of you, you may be dating. Y'all might be getting into that pissy ass pool that everybody be talking about, right? Dating and doing something a little more lighthearted than you're used to, which would speak to this surrendering your outdated beliefs about yourself. So if you're one who's like a serial monogamist, or you know, when you get in relationships you like super serious or whatever, this is calling you to have more fun and be more playful and be more receptive and date and let people date you, and when I say people, I mean more than one person date you, right? Let them compete for your love, for your affection, for your time, for your energy, right? Two of Pentacles. So this is juggling. Yeah, this is definitely giving this dating energy. It's giving the dating energy, but a lot of times when Two of Pentacles comes up in a reading, it's like trying to juggle two people at one time, or just trying to juggle a lot in your 3D reality at one time. So what's at the bottom? The Emperor. Yep. Somebody coming in, taking control, and fighting for something with this Five of Wands, competing for something with this Five of Wands, or maybe they just stepping up and taking the lead and letting you know they want to date you with the Five of Wands. But they were once juggling either you and somebody else, or juggling several things in their 3D reality, and now they want to play. Now the Emperor is a serious energy, right? So when he come at you, he coming at you like Zaddy. He coming at you mature and grown, and he's playing chess and not checkers. As you can see, he got this is that the Queen? Got this chess piece in his hand. And the Emperor represents Aries energy. So they coming forth as a leader. But with this Five of Wands, yeah, that's giving me date. It's giving me like date, but like dating with a purpose. This is like, I want to be with you, but I just want to have some fun and we see where this goes type shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What color? I didn't mean to shuffle these. I had a whole plan for how I was going to pull these, but anyway. Apparently, that's what I needed to do. What is up with all this sexual energy in these readings lately? I guess it is about to be hot, huh? Okay. Again, I done pulled two cards and didn't mean to. So at the top of the deck, you have silver with the number 27. Be persistent. And that is definitely a Emperor energy. You know what I'm saying? That's a grown-ass man. So he goes after what he wants. And he's persistent. He's committed. He's dedicated to the situation, right? So even though it's going to be something a little bit more lighthearted and loving and sensual, and this is possibly friends going from friends to lovers. The Emperor is that divine masculine energy that makes a feminine even more comfortable and feel protected to be in her female essence and her receptivity. That is like the whole point of the journey outside of divine mission when it comes to twin flames and soulmates coming together, because when the masculine steps into his energy as a protector and a provider and all of the things, right, the feminine can be more comfortable in her creative and intuitive energy, and therefore just focus on bringing her gifts to the collective, opposed to having to focus on taking care of the masculine aspects of her life and the feminine aspects of her life. So that is beautiful. Rainbow. Oh, it's giving 10 of Cups. And we got the 10 of Cups in the, was that the, I did so many readings today, child. I'm definitely confused. I think the 10 of Cups came up in the Aries reading because you had the 9 of Cups and the Page of Cups, which gave you the 10 of Cups. Connect to spirit and nature. Y'all about to be outside with it. I love this. So you want to tap into rainbow energy as well as the color silver. And I want to see what's at the bottom of the deck too now that we're into it. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. Y'all know who this is to y'all. Y'all know who it is and you know what it is. And you wanted to work with the color magenta, which is symbolic of the soul star chakra, which is all about your life purpose and divine mission. So we're talking about coming together. We're talking about coming together to live out, to carry out divine mission in these dynamics. This is beautiful. I'm gonna read the message of Rose. If I can figure out what I just did with the book. Represented by the number 9. The rose has been a symbol of love and beauty in religion, art, folk tales, poetry, literature, and of course in gardens for many centuries. Perhaps the most famous rose in Southern Gothic literature is William Faulkner's A Rose for Emily. In this darkly dramatic short story, Emily lives a long life of loneliness, privately dreaming about Homer, her lost love. The rose from the title symbolizes the flowers that Emily never received, and perhaps also her lost youth, and is found shriveled up and dead, a relic of doomed relationship. Roses represent both pain and pleasure, glory and sensuality, mixed with a keen awareness that all beauty is fleeting. Roses embody our human sense of great beauty, of pleasure, and of heartbreak. If you draw the rose card, it is bursting with all of these meanings and more. It delivers a sweet, sensual, gorgeous memory of smelling a rose, of touching its velvety petals, of perhaps receiving a bouquet from a lover. Most importantly, it delivers a message of love. And I really feel like that's what's coming forward too with this Emperor energy. Like coming forward with a message of love that enables both he and the feminine energy to tap more into sensuality and sexuality and connect to the spirit of nature, which is represented by the number 1 here. So there's definitely a new beginning on the horizon, but you're gonna have to surrender the need to always be right. And if it's not you needing to surrender the need to always be right, it's this person with some stubborn, egoic energy that they had to release about right or wrong, and surrendering outdated beliefs about themselves. But whatever the case, Taurus, I hope this message found you well. If it did not find you well, I hope that it leaves you well. And if you are needing a personal reading, feel free to email me at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com. Like the video, should something have been said that you like, comment down below. Holla at your girl. I love you guys comments and responding to them. Subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel already. Share the video with someone whom you feel may resonate with it. And until next time, y'all, peace.